Hey there, how's you guys doing? Welcome to Finals Fantasies, the greatest shows on Earth. Let's jump into it. It's been a while. Join me, won't you? I don't remember exactly where we left off. It's been a little too long, but let's find Byron, I guess. This sword. I said I wasn't gonna keep this sword on my back. I figured I'd mess with it for a little while in the spirit of the new DLC. I can't be bothered to go back to the hideaway, so I guess this is just the sword for the stream, and this is the good boy for the stream also. I will never change his skin. That sounds incredibly weird outside of the context of video games.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters thanks to you.
You're welcome. Where's my uncle?
I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
Appreciate you. Where's my boy? Where's that soup drinker?
Let me treat you.
That salty soup drinker.
Flush these days.
Ah. Cutscene. We did it.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
This sense.
That's the Black Pearl. One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
What are you doing? You ever noticed how I have two swords? It would be so sick if Clive just pulled out the smaller one for like a dual wielding combo. There's a lot of like gear in the online game as well, where like you just have these mini weapons at your hip that you never touch. They're just there for aesthetic. Their existence is aesthetic, never to be unsheathed.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough.
What a price to pay.
Subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just
Google
goes to show
to
that you
find
never
popinjay.
underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in...
Popinjay, a vain or conceited person, especially one who dresses or behaves extravagantly. Neat.
Secluded corner of the Velcro.
Yoshi P and his English localization team, they have expanded my vocabulary
I trust I can count on your
in ways I
support
never thought
if
they ever
things
would.
turn sour.
Of course.
I swear I've never heard the word Popinjay before.
Let me treat you.
Let me treat you to a Popinjay. They're very popular.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Cook's trough is when they want an order taken.
Fucking men.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
Oh, I didn't do like the mandatory check. Okay, yep. The IIB and these. And I have this. But I'm trying to avoid using this for now. Until I get to the Garuda tree. We're still working on these. We've still got a ways to go. Hoi!
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
You sound like you are full of secrets. I bet you she. I don't actually remember her, so I wonder if this is the DLC edition. And she has something to do with Leviathan. I wonder. I forgot this game doesn't have a mini-map. I have no idea how to go. I need to go. Okay, it's this way. Gotcha.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
I don't have any hands. I don't have some hands. I don't have any hands. I can't help you.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Needed to a silken softness.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
I didn't mean to examine the item there. I just wanted to jump. Out of nowhere, the screen just goes. Once you go flat. What are you saying? Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Yes. I got the Fly Ambrosia RNG. I fucking knew he was gonna say that. I think there was a patch, like in the notes they said they'd boost the amount of ability points gained in some situation, maybe from fights in general, which is awesome if true. Because I'd really like to speed up my ability point gaining. Ooh! That's the upgraded Scarlet Cyclone. I've never seen that before. Hell yeah. You got this, Uncle. I believe in you, Uncle. And also Toggle. I gotta distract Toggle.
To me, boy. To me, boy. I'm hurt, Toggle. Help me, boy. Help me, boy.
Let Byron have this kill.
Help me, boy. To me, boy. I'm hurt, Toggle.
I'm hurt, Toggle. Help me, boy. Boy.
Help me, boy. To me, boy.
Help me, boy. Boy.
I'm hurt, Toggle.
I'm bleeding, boy.
I'm hurt, Toggle. Help me, boy.
Uncle, just strike it. Alright. Dude. Dude, you could have ended that at any moment. I can't believe Uncle Byron did this to Torgal. So rude.
That's it.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, place your bets for the dialogue options. Not the dialogue options, the dialogue RNG. I bet you the next time I dodge, Clive is gonna say, "Not this time."
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice.
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Oh, so many blues.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
He sounds like he's from Waloed. Okay, not this time. Are you ready? Are you ready? What's the taunt button? I forget. God damn it! Shit. Okay, next dodge. Next dodge this time. God damn it! Okay. Dialogue RNG is not on my side for this one. Oh, it's so sick though.
Over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up. Stay down. This one.
There's a healer. Get out of here. forgot what the home button is. Hold up. Let's go over this. R2 and touchpad. Bird! Bird!
Nice try.
I don't want to fight you. Oh god, the camera. Let's try and get a triple. Yes. Ha! Rossfield. That's my favorite Byron quote.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't
I
have
heard
more of an
a whisper.
audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Many
It occurs to me
years
that I
later.
still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive.
Oh man, even
I
the
suppose
characters
something worse.
shit on his name.
Well, Clive.
This poor
You
boy.
held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the...
Preposterous.
Here, wear this.
You foul popinjay.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
Scapralian.
Please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Excuse me? Stygial? Stygi. Owl.
I'm trusting you,
I
Sid.
love them so much.
Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Everyone just makes garbled gremlin
I wish you a
noises.
safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
I love you.
You wish to talk? I'm honored.
Kiss me.
You and what? Alas.
Let's
Farewell
go.
now.
I'm only like replaying through cutscenes. We're not going through. We're not rereading absolutely everything. I have decided. And then when I do New Game Plus, I think I'll just like I'll do
This is no good.
some cutscene skipping.
I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
And then we can focus on the gameplay.
Before. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry.
Sid.
My mind was elsewhere. I'm Saver, Master Luber's
Sid
least accomplished
Rossfield. I mean shit.
Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that, or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
You know what? All these weapons make me want to change my weapon. At least his appearance. I think I'm gonna goof around with the Buster Sword a little more. It is a cool weapon. So let me just turn the big sword into big sword. New missive. New quest. Oh my god. Okay. The redstone. That's all. I swear I'll play Rebirth someday. No telling what day. I'll be playing it off stream though. Like, I don't want to mislead any VOD watchers.
Sid's going to
Hell
find
yeah.
Cooker and finish the job.
safe here.
I still think that's smaller than the OG Buster. The fact that it just goes over one shoulder like that. I don't know. I don't know. This kid. Hey, hey, kid's here. Kid's here. There's a kid. There's a kid in the chat box. Hey. I was just playing my favorite Final Fantasy VII. But I think it's time to free the ox. I'll just go back to where I was in the map, where I was before, so as not to confuse my next stream. But
Well, this is no good.
It's a great end to the stream. He's closing the game for another game. This is no good.
I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while. Is it true what I'm hearing? That the men of the rock were carting off our crystals?
Oh, Gucci? Okay, I'll be ready for Oxenfree. It's been a moment. I'll switch on over. Hell yeah. Alright, thanks for joining me and Slater. 1 sec.